I need y'all to like the video. Comment if you want, but turn your post notifications on so you know the next time I drop. Up next, she thought she was the baddest, but this NFL player said hell nah. Check it out.
What's up, love? How you doing?
Come on, Jamar, man, please.
What's up, love? How you doing?
For the girls. For the girls. You signed it for the girls?
Get off that dough, man.
For the girls.
Oh yeah, we up one for sure. Yeah. Had to take her down a couple notches. You gotta do that, man. Especially when they think they super cold. Nah. You gotta come down a couple notches, baby. This is good for her, I'm telling you. Her self-esteem need to be right where he just left it at.
On your march, get set, go. Wait, goofy running there. What the nigga, you gotta respect the gadget legs. That nigga took off like Inspector Gadget.
You cheated, bro.
That bitch said Inspector Gadget legs. Boy, he ain't got an athletic bone in his body. All he is just a pretty boy. I can't stand them light-skinned ass niggas, man.
I can't stand you. You're such a narcissist. Like, you don't validate how I feel. You do not allow me to do things that I want to do. You're so controlling and manipulative, and you're abusive to me. Always abusive. Always. You've always abused me since I've met you. You're such a narcissist. You just want things your way and your way only. You don't even think about anybody else. You don't care about anyone else. You make actions solely for yourself, and that's all that you care about. And I've just had enough of it. I've had enough of your narcissism. I've had enough of your abuse. I've had enough of you trying to control me, and I'm breaking free as a strong woman that I am, because that's what I am, a strong woman. And I've been doing way better without you. Way better. I'm gonna do way better without you, because you're a narcissist. You're a narcissist.
I ain't gonna lie, dog, but them projections be so real, man. That's what they be doing, bruh. It be the stuff that's so deep inside of their spirit that they can't hold it in no more, and they gotta project it outward to you and try to make you feel the way that they know they making you feel. Sad, bruh, but true.
I was gonna get his ass up.
Now I'm cussing now. They can kill myself. I'll burn this bitch down and wait for the police to come.
Police already around. No, man.
That boy looked back and got hit with the fear of God. You hear me? All them threats. Listen to him. Tell me something. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the police. Police already here, nigga. Now what? He wasn't talking that same talk after that.
Tell them your name, bro.
I'm Marnie.
Say. Don't say, just tell them your first name. Tell them your name! No, go right here. Go right there. Tell me your name.
ARMONI.
What does that spell?
Marnie!
Yeah.
I guess that dude didn't want to have to repeat himself. Cause he was snapping, man. But look, he told him twice. He said, don't say your full name, tell him your name, and he wasn't moving fast enough. You know, you might look at it one way, but I look at it like, look, men raise men.
Black women are the dumbest group in America. They're literally trained crash outs. All of their ideology is backwards, and everything that they believe in is dysfunctional. These are the defenders of the dysfunction and the chaos. They encourage it. And you know that because look at Texie Red. They allow her to sell booty hole brown and gonorrhea lip glosses. Disgusting. And then they get all these degrees to still come out broke, alone, and in debt. Not to mention they let the government convince them to destroy their children and to go against the very men that are put here to protect them. And this is why they fall for every scam that the government push. Feminism, abortion, birth control. They even fail for the scam that they're the smartest group in America. You are not the most educated. You are the most indoctrinated. Congratulations. And you talk so much about your degrees, and black men still make more money than you and raise better children than you. Amazing. And you know what? The solution is just very simple. Bow out and let black men lead. Simple.
Because I love black women so much, a part of me feels real bad about this. I'm not even gonna lie, but y'all need to hear this shit. Everything she said was 100% facts. Not one word lost. And if you don't make the correction now, you're gonna be doomed for failure. You're gonna really fail the whole community.
Now this is the type of stuff I'm talking about. This how you know they don't pay attention to shit. They got a whole jug of Downy in the refrigerator. Why? Why would they have a jug of Downy in the refrigerator? Let's see what the excuse gonna be. Brooklyn!
Huh?
Why you put the Downy in the refrigerator?
That's not Downy.
Downy. That's Downy. Like, why would you put that in the refrigerator?
It's Kool-Aid.
You made Kool-Aid in that jug? Why would you make Kool-Aid in that jug?
Well, I couldn't find the Kool-Aid jug.
I took the Kool-Aid jug out because I want y'all to drink water. It's too hot to be drinking all that Kool-Aid.
Well, I didn't know.
And you drinking it?
Yeah.
It's good?
Yeah, when a little bit tastes like bubble.
That situation was 100% her fault for her lack of communication. She pulled it out and didn't say why she pulled it out. If she would have communicated that, then maybe they would have, then you have an argument. But it's one way to look at it, but the way I look at it is she was being creative with the limited information that she had. The mama needs to communicate a little bit better. The fact that the little boy was drinking it and he was okay with the bubbles.
Let it go.
Let out, John.
And that's exactly what they ass get for not hiring a professional. Gonna cut corners and be cheap. Get stung. All that spray did was piss them off.
People don't know. Sometimes you gotta invest in yourself. Yeah. So I went to Michael Jackson attorney. So everybody want to be in the music business, but you need to know your business.
Right.
At that time,
you know the business of the music.
Yeah. So I went to Michael Jackson, was the highest paid entertainer at that time at 22% of record. And I said, I went to his attorney and said, man, if I'm gonna sit down, it's gonna cost you $25,000.
That's what the attorney told you.
That's his retainer or just to sit down?
To sit down.
I can't afford this nigga still. This nigga, leave this nigga alone. I'm sorry.
So I give him the 25. I went sit down with him. He said, man, look, the only way you're gonna get a deal bigger than Michael Jackson is a distribution deal. And it's an 85-15 deal. But then you're gonna have to come up with about $200,000 or $300,000. I said,
for each project?
No, we just say that what you need for marketing money.
Oh, okay.
If you're gonna get that deal, I'm like, dude, I gave you $25,000 and tell me I need $200,000 to $300,000.
Wow.
But it was probably the best $25,000 I spent in my life.
Wow.
Because after that, that's all I wanted. I wanted a distribution deal. Every record company that came at me said I wanted a distribution deal. And then when Priority came, they said if you're gonna pay the marketing, we're gonna give you that deal. And that's what happened. I ended up making more money than the record company.
One of the biggest things that's lost on us is understanding the value of information. And a lot of times what's preventing us from being able to achieve the goals that we want to achieve or that we see for ourselves in our lives is the lack of information. So what Master P demonstrated in the investment of spending $25,000 to understand what the bar was and where he needed to be at to be able to be successful in the music business was the best investment, because he was able to qualify it and quantify it. Before him having that conversation with the lawyer, substantiating the real amount that he would need to be successful in this industry, it was just an idea.
There it is.
Oh my God.
And she set me in there. She was like, yeah, go ahead. You can take a shower. It's all right. Go ahead. And I thought, okay. Now, if she wasn't ready or something and said like, oh, well, I gotta clean up first or something, she with a clear conscience said to me, oh yeah, go ahead. You sent me here. How the fuck do you send me to this?
This is crazy. I'm
Who
so
does
hyper,
this?
like,
Who
aware.
raised you? Look at that hair. Look at the hair. How do you get out of this? How do you get out of this? Like, how do motherfuckers like sit on toilets and not flush them? You know what I'm saying? Like that's a question I have. Like, how do you get off the toilet after having a bowel movement and not flushing? That's the same thing. Like, how do you get out of this and not think, oh.
Imagine how disgusted you gotta be to make a whole PowerPoint presentation about this girl bathroom. And to be honest with you, dog, you'd be surprised at how nasty some of these women live. Real talk.
Everybody shut the fuck up. Hey, shut the fuck up. Let me tell you something right now.
I need y'all to like the video, comment if you want, but turn your post notifications on so you know the next time I drop. And if you made it this far, check out the video we just did where a girl was scamming her boyfriend for $3,000 a month in rent money while she was on Section 8. Check it out right here.